down here, please. Come on down here. I'll shoot on her way. Many of you will. Before she gets here. How many drivers are here? We got drivers? How about the drivers give all these workers that were out here in the foul weather a big round of applause for helping us have fun today. Thank you all very much. Okay. Yeah, I think you all know when I'm not driving, I'm volunteering in pit lane. And one of the things we get to do in pit lane is have radio. That's all the way up, I'm sorry. So we get radios, we can talk to ourselves in pit lane. We can also listen to race control in emergency. So we know if there's going to be some problem coming into pit lane, we can be prepared for it. So one of the things that I find really reassuring working in pit lane is when there is an emergency and Rescue 1 is out on track and the driver of Rescue 1 is hustling this big truck around the track, and you see saying, oh, is it Rescue 2? Rescue 2, sorry about that. Anyway, she's saying, there's debris at the entrance, driver's right at turn 6. And then she gets to the incident, and it's arriving at the incident, very calm. We're checking, and then she says, the driver 01 or whatever the driver is. And the whole time she's just extremely cool, and she's working like crazy getting this truck to the scene as fast as she can. So that's something that we want to recognize that Karen does all the time here. The other thing that Karen does is shepherd the Worker Appreciation Fund. And RDC makes contributions to the Workers Appreciation Fund every weekend. So we feel really lucky to have somebody that's trustworthy and compassionate about the way the funds are distributed. And based on that, we'd like to recognize Karen Cantu for the Worker Performance Award.
volunteers, but for every single person in this room who has ever given $1 to that Worker Appreciation Program, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I know I speak for the recipients of that program in this room. We love you so much. Thank you, and thank you.
I have the pleasure of giving two more awards tonight. The next one is to somebody, RDC feels very strongly that we work better as a race community rather than drivers and workers. And Steve Jarosh has done a tremendous job. He's going to do this, carry it on in a few more minutes with the Meet the Team. Bringing drivers in to social so that the workers that you can work hard to recognize with our hats on and wearing our cars or whatever on track. We recognize that. So having the drivers out of the cars where you all can talk to them, ask them questions after the meeting, but certainly hear what they're about during Meet the Team. We really appreciate the effort that Steve puts into this. It's incredible the homework he does to be fully prepared to ask the right questions of the team members. So, Steve, this is the Steve Tremblay Memorial Award, Racing Good Guy of the Year, Steve Jarosh, 2009. Okay, last one, and you all can go back to beer. Okay. I happen to be president of RDC this year, and so this last presentation is the President's Cup. It's my prerogative. I get to pick, who receives this. And last year was the first year that I put on the Enduro, and I thought I had it all covered, but there was one person that was aware that, at least one person that was aware that it really wasn't all covered that well. And she just said, Fred, I want to help you at registration, because she knew I was going to need help. And so I want to recognize Marcy Crawford. So besides doing worker trans and worker timing and doing all the other wonderful things she does, I want to thank you for this.
So we need Team HSE up here, please.